me. With Unico Williams. That's right, it's your boy coming at you on a Thursday, as I always love to do, because Thursday is my favorite day of the week. Why? Well, I was born on a Thursday, 11:47 a.m. Woo! So happy to be back amongst you all. I just missed you so much. I'm sorry that my shows, they come and they go. They come and they go, and they go and they come. But we doing our best, you know. You gotta live real life a little bit, and sometimes real life calls for you to have to, you got to take a break sometimes. You got to focus on other ventures and do things like that. But that's neither here nor there. I'm just happy to be here today. I love you. I missed you. How have you been? You been okay? You look very good. Oh, I know. I didn't see you today. I didn't have to. Let's get right to it. So it's come to my attention. I guess you just can't date or do stuff with people, that you care about. They dropped a story about LeBron James' son, Bronny James. He went to prom. No big deal, right? Well, I guess everybody's up in arms. I guess the girl, she light skinned, y'all. So, and I ain't talking about the black light skin. They just call it light skin, and people not too happy about that. They say that he came from such a strong black family, and he ducking over to the other side. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Just let people like who they like and do what they want to do, whoever they want to do it with, and without you judging them, because they don't need you judging them. The world gonna be what it is. Period. It's just, y'all know that. Y'all knew that when we got on the internet. Y'all knew the world was gonna do what it want to do anyhow. Okay, y'all knew that. But I don't get all this. See, that's what's wrong. We get into all this race stuff. But look at his circumstance. First and foremost, Bronny goes to a school. He goes to a school that probably he's very much in the minority in. He up there in the hills, up there, south, what they call it, Southern Cal. He down there with them, and he goes to a school that only him and the elite financial few can go to. Come on, man, Sierra Canyon, like. When these celebrities say, "Yeah, I grew up, I met this person," yeah, they went to school together. They went to school together. Only certain people can get in with certain, in a sense, career paths can get in. Like, that's where it's like, oh man, I had algebra class with Bill Gates. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but just like, who rich now? Who grew up rich? These kids. Like Romeo, he probably went to Sierra Canyon. He probably got he got homies in the league. He got homies everywhere. He's good. You know what I'm saying? But I bet at his school, they didn't just send him to a super minority school. They sent him to the best school they thought that they could get him into. So unfortunately, a lot of us, and I guess from a race standpoint, we need to look at this. Bronny Bronny go to a school where he probably want only black people. I don't know if he might, does he lash out at LeBron and Saban sometimes? Does he lash out at them and be like, man, I don't want to go to school with them. I want to go to school with people that look like me. Does he lash out? We don't know that. But we know where he's at now, and it's a place where it's gonna be people from all over the world, and their families is rich too. Cause if y'all watch Bel Air, that girl, what that girl name is? Damn, Lisa. Lisa didn't just come from an affluent family. She was there on a swimming scholarship. A swimming scholarship in high school, but that's what she got. But I don't know if how many of them go to LeBron school. Like, man, look at that chick. She from the struggle. I gotta get with her because she black. Man, get with who you love. Get with who you care about. She might be cool as hell. They might just be homies. They might just be blow buddies. You know what I'm saying? He might just hit the. But it's a lot of grown men worried about what he doing. Well, listen, when it come down to Bronny, right now he's a kid, and if you ain't no NBA scout or nothing like that, you ain't got no business worrying about him. But if you enjoy the game of basketball, 100%, yeah, he's playing the sport. Talk about that. Nobody got no problem with that. Uh-uh. When you start talking about his personal life and what he doing, he still don't forget now. He's a kid. Now they did have some funny Dr. Umar. They had some pretty funny Dr. Umar memes, but you know how we feel about Dr. Umar, Pan African king. But end of the day, stay out that boy business. And then y'all trying to worry about it because she ain't the same color as him. Let him go about his business. I tell you something. I was in honors classes growing up, and then all my hood friends was in. They was out there mingling like it's like general population, and then you got honor classes, and then you got like the special needs classes. You know what I'm saying? So you got the three different tiers. And the majority of my classes and of my honors classes, they was of the light skin persuasion. And it only used to be about three or four other people look like me in a class of 32. I'll never forget. In my math class, there was 32 people in that class, and it was two sisters, and three brothers. Me, Joe Williams, and Malcolm Graham. And then we had Brittany Evans and LaMonica Smith. And even they laughed at us. The sister girls was laughing at us. What the hell we doing in here? Because they ain't gonna do nothing but sit here and joke and laugh and giggle. We ain't we ain't know we didn't know. We ain't from around there. We ain't from around this. We don't know. But yeah, man. But you got to have your little crush. You don't want to just sit around there and in your math class and just paying attention the whole time. You gotta have your little crush, man. And my honors class, they was dating and rubbing legs and all stuff all up under the table. And all they doing all type of stuff up in there, man. It was showing out of my honors class, but you know, I could look at some. Well, I never approached nobody in any of my honors class, but I could look a little bit. I looked a little bit, but and them sister girl, they wasn't going. But by the time I get to lunch, I ain't seen everybody all day. I done missed this, I done missed that, I done missed this, I done missed that. When I get back, but it's okay because I could ride the hood bus home. I ride the hood bus home. I live in the outskirts of the hood, and we had a little GM family, so we was great, we lived good, but uh, the hood was earshot away. I could walk across the field. So I had to handle all my business after school. But Bronny, he leaves from his school and he goes into his neighborhood that probably looked the exact same as far as the dynamic and the makeup. Just leave that boy alone, let him like who he like, and go on about your business. You could go somewhere and then the first sister girl you meet, she might not tickle your fancy. Maybe she's not funny. Maybe maybe she's just not attractive to you. You don't know that. Uh, it could be a girl down there that you ran into in Long Beach that looked really good. You like her. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to like people just because they look like you, and you just around them. And they the only ones that look. You ain't got to settle. Now, Lisa, we go rock with her. We go hang with her. I like her. We go hang with her. But in Bronny's situation, shoot, man, and that girl family probably got money, and she probably on her way to do big things. So maybe even changing the generational curses that's going on. You know what I'm talking about? Might be even changing that. LeBron took Savannah with him. That was his child. I think she was good at sports too, but I can't speak on their whole story. I'm just saying. So leave Bronny alone. And we always quick to bring race to the forefront. So how's we ever gonna get over race? You see that boy went up there, where about? In Buffalo, New York. You see he went up there. And all his gun had on there was how much he hate black people. That's all the gun said. Yeah, I don't think it had no ammo. I think his gun was just shooting the N word at everybody. And I ain't trying to, I'm not trying to disparage people. People died in that. I get that. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking. We'll talk about speech another time. But on this day, we're gonna talk about this. He let you know out the gate he don't like black people. And you know what's so sad to me? What's so sad to me is that he's 18. He's 18 years old. What have black people done to you since 2000 and doggone it, 2004 whenever you was born all the way up to this time? What have black people done to you to make you say, you know what, I got to go out here and shoot and I got to go look up a place that's 200 miles away from me and find where out that a whole bunch of black people live there and let me tell you, I'm gonna go up there and shoot as many people as I can. What is going on? And they had the nerve to sit up there and write a 180 page. I hate writing the script for this show. You ought to see the script right now. It ain't about it ain't about nothing. It ain't nowhere near 180 pages, I tell you that. But but come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to let me know how what happened. I need to know, is it in a manifesto? Because they're saying the whole thing is about what they say there. They're saying the whole thing is about white people feeling like they being replaced. Replaces what, sir? It's going to be more people of color, and that's going to somehow make you lose your what, your stranglehold on humanity. Yes, we know, man. Y'all had a nice little run. Europe had a great run. Y'all had a great run. Y'all went down there and handled your business in Africa. Y'all went and handled your business against each other. And throughout the centuries, y'all got some great stories. Y'all have some amazing, wonderful stories. History is fraught with stories about all the great things you did, all the conquistador, all the conquering you've been doing. Now it's a little different because it's not so much about people replacing you. It's more about, well, people stepping outside their races, period. And you're like, oh, wait, it's one thing for you to, not procreate with us, but it's another thing for you to be procreating with someone that does not look like you. And that's what's happening. So those people that are born, they're they mixed. Not black, not white. They just mixed. It is what it is. And I always said this and I always believed in this. And I said this a long time ago at the barbershop. I said, you know what? I said, you know what, buddy love? I believe that one day everybody in the world is gonna be quote unquote light skinned, quote unquote mixed. I believe that. I wholeheartedly believe that it's gonna happen. Cause you have your mixed baby. Which way they going? You don't know if they're gonna go black, they're gonna go white, they're gonna go Hispanic. You do whatever you want to do, but you both races. But I thought we was over the racism stuff. I really did. I thought we was done. I thought we was getting over it. Everybody sat there and ran out in the streets all summer 2020 and did what they had to do, and everybody was an ally and all that type of stuff. And black folk, and there's people that say nah, but white lives matter too, and they just made it a racist thing. I don't know. I don't know, bitch, but we we just keep on trying every single day because we got to pray to make it today. That's all we can do. Man, I don't know if this correlates, but I mean you can draw your own conclusion. Nick Saban done got on somebody's stage and somebody microphone and said, uh, you know, Texas A&M bought they recruits. Then had the nerve to bring in Deion Sanders out of Jackson State. Said they paid somebody $1 million to come to the school. Ain't you allowed to pay players now? Ain't they allowed to have the NIL? Ain't they allowed to do that? What's what's wrong, Saint Nick? What's wrong? Folk can't, use their resources and whatever pool they have to try and get people to come to, their school. Because, I think we know how this college game has gone for a long time. Alabama, they get their recruits and they have their singular line of, we'll get you to the NFL. Well, places like Jackson State got, we'll get you to the NFL. And then also, you get the notoriety that comes with Dion, and then man, we can grease your pockets a little bit. Not so much that the surrounding area can pitch in and say, you know what, we really want this guy, how much he need, and then you can also help us push the narrative that HBCUs are a thing. Hey, I love HBCUs. I ain't never had a bad time at Jackson State, Alcorn. Oh, I love them. I ain't never had a bad time. Morehouse, Emory, and oh my goodness, can't even think of the name of it right now. Right across the street, right up the road from Morehouse. Sorry, I can't think of, but Spelman. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing that I don't like at Spelman. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. But you know, what's wrong, Nick? What's going on? You the guy, you the top coach, college coach of all time. They even compare you to the other person, Bear Bryant. They compare you to him. He's supposed to be one of the greats, and he worked for the same exact institution that you work for. And you sit up there and make your 14, $15 million a year. Let me look this up here real quick. Make sure I ain't wrong about nothing. Let me look here. All right. Look, I done take text back on while I'm talking to y'all. All right. Lord, sometimes you just be like, can I look at my check first, man? Daggone, I ain't got it yet. I ain't even much got it. Let me look. Let me look here. Nick Saban salary. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So Nick Saban sit up there and make $9.5 million. He's got all these other numbers as well. He make $10 million a year to be around there. Can't nobody do nothing. Can't nobody make no money. Can't nobody else do nothing. You got all these people, these kids playing football for you, and now you mad that not only is you getting paid, but now that coaching legacy you got, you're not gonna always get all the best recruits every year. Saint Nick, you're not the only one that can get they get people's mamas extra stuff because y'all love to unfortunately the best athletes do come from impoverished families. Now you starting to get some new ones now where they come from the outskirts of the suburbs. You starting to get some of those black kids out there because people is beating their generational curses. And it's like honestly, we don't even need your money like that. But I bet back in the 80s and 90s, man, who the highest dollar, who can provide me the best opportunities. I'm gonna tell you like this here. UCLA finna make a comeback. I'm telling you that right now. UCLA finna make a comeback because as much as I love the South, if I got to choose between Alabama and LSU, I mean not LSU, Alabama and UCLA, or even I'm gonna tell you like this here, Cal, and UCLA. Why would I not? Why would I not go for the lucrative opportunities? Like I appreciate all the Alabama folk that's down there handling their business. I appreciate the hard workers and all the boosters they got down there doing what they do, and all the alumni that Alabama got that went on to be successful around the world. But why would I not? Why would I not? Why would I not go? Why would I not go to Southern California and be the man with money? With money, you telling me I'll be 19 with money? You got to show and prove first. I need that 1,000 yard season out of you, young man. Yep, you got it. What I get out of that? Well, we got a Bentley. We got a Bentley for you. We got a couple commercials you can be in. All right, you get a piece of this hamburger spot we got over here. And matter of fact, you get free pieces from your favorite spot down that way. We made a little deal with them too. So what you say, young man? And also anything that Hollywood brings your way, you 100%. Man, come on, think about it. Somebody playing for UCL, Reggie Bush. Think about it. Now they got on him and they kick him out the stadium and stuff from there. Now what he doing is legal, but that's okay. We leave all that stuff alone. But you trying to tell me it would be Reggie Bush turning down to be what that boy name is, Human Flame on Fantastic Four. Yeah, it's a new world we living in. This dude is leaving off of campus to go shoot movies and stuff. I'm going to UCLA. I'm going to UCLA. So Alabama had its allure. The allure was come to Alabama, I'll get you to the NFL. Now it's hey Ohio kids, you want to stay home at Ohio State? We'll take care of you. What Alabama say they was gonna give you? What they say? You get a piece of this, you get a piece of that. Well, how about I tell you that I got a piece of this and piece of that. It's close, but you get to stay home. It's close to your people. You ever wanted to be the king? There's a lot of people they grow up and they want to be the king. You know what I'm saying? I want to run Indianapolis. I want to be a king in Indianapolis. I want to be so that's the Indiana part of it. Now I want to be a king in Chicago. I want to be a king in the Midwest. King of the Midwest. Now it's like, shoot, where do I go? East Coast or West Coast? Then you got half of the map. Next thing you know, you Kanye West and you worldwide, baby. But everybody wants to start being a man at the crib. And then the man at the crib a little bit away from there. Then a man at the crib a little bit away from there. Everybody want that. But I'm here for it. And man, he said something about Jimbo Fisher, and that's the coach of the, Texas A&M. And I know folks in Texas got bread. They got money, oil tycoons, and all that other stuff they do down there. I'm telling you, they got bread. They got plenty of money down there in Texas. Yeah, Texas A&M had a good recruiting season because they said we'll get it done. Come on, he got the highest what? He threw for that how many yards in high school? He probably going number one. He got a chance at Texas A&M mess around have a defense. All them defensive players that go to the SEC and all that stuff and run around, go down to Florida and all that stuff. No, Texas A&M said we got something to say about that. You could get this deal with this cow farmer that's actually worth $60 million. Here, meal. Show up in a couple commercials and win a Heisman. Have 1,000 yards. This, that, and the third. I'm telling you, it's a different game. So Nick Saban, you just gonna have to do a little bit more. I'm sorry. Don't be mad that the game is not slanted in your favor today all the time now. It's over with. Them days is over with. You used to tell them all you had for them was I'll get you to the NFL. That ain't gonna cut it no more. That just ain't gonna cut it no more. And last topic of the day, I just want to say, we wanna say congratulations to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky on their brand new baby boy. I don't know much about the baby boy. I don't know his name. I don't think they dropped the name yet. I'm not even sure if ASAP is still going through his situation. I don't know that. But I do know this. I do know that y'all ran right to them horoscope and zodiac tables and start telling us exactly who that baby gonna be and what he gonna do. Leave that baby alone. Let him grow up. Y'all done sat there and said, oh, he Taurus and moon rising and doggone it, Pisces and sun, Jupiter's 17th house. Leave that boy alone. Stay out of his way. Just let him grow up, man. He don't need y'all to tell him to do nothing. You know what? Rihanna, that baby was born to a billionaire mother. Damn the daddy. We can get into daddy later. Out the gate, that boy was born, conceived, and birthed from a billionaire mother. And if y'all ever had a mama that loved you, ooh, child, it's a good feeling. But a child that got $1 billion and can really give you the world and she love you, it's nothing like a mother's love. And my mom, I already know she gonna baby the hell out of it. Man, Rihanna gonna baby the hell out of that baby. She gonna get him together because she's from Barbados now. She gonna make him get in the trenches now. I do know that, and we know ASAP now. We know about him. He a little rough. But you know what Jay-Z said? I did it so that y'all don't have to. So maybe, she's going to take away from, those Barbados generational curses. Maybe they got down. I don't know. I'm not saying they got any. I'm just saying, they be putting the mangoes in the water and eating them and stuff. And that sounds like a good idea. Sometimes some stuff need a little extra salt, and maybe he don't got to eat New York pieces no more. But, maybe he won't like that. These kids is picky nowadays. So maybe he'll be vegan. But it won't be because his third moon is in the moon night and Khonshu don't got a host of him. Just don't live that boy's life for him. So now, ladies, if you looking for somebody that can be Rocky ASAP, look no further than me. Go to ChristianMingle.com. My name is Bart. Swallow me on ChristianMingle.com. Just hit me up, and I will be Rocky ASAP. Not a problem. I mean, just that quick. Bing. I'll be right there for you. So, y'all know the deal. It's been another episode of Do You Hear Me with Nico Williams. I'm on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Mama, I'm on Spotify. The audio version will be ready in just a few mere moments. Not a problem. Just hang out, relax. I'll be here. And we'll be on YouTube. Overall 99 Media. That's right. Overall 99 Media. We'll be on there. You know, we got Man Cave coming out. We got Just a Fan just came out. What else we had going on? We had Zell Theory coming out on Friday on 5/20. We got that going on. Check that out. We're talking about, you know, how you got the white kid and his different shades of white, different shades of black. And it was like, which one's the dumb one? And they pointed at the black one. Which one's the bad one? They pointed at the black one. We got that going on too. Zelmay and Tori is on that one. We got a lot going on. We got a lot going on. And I'm telling you, you got to see a lot more of this show here. I'm trying to tell you, I need to talk sometimes. I got to get my full thought out. You know, I got to do what I got to do. And this is the place to do it. Looks like the Celtics just took home game 2, so it's series tied 1-1. Marcus Smart is back. Looking like a green sign to hit y'all, and that's okay. They won the game. What else we got going on? That's about it. I gotta say happy birthday to my cousin Dee Dee. I think we're gonna be partying this weekend, but I don't know. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for that. What else? Is there anything I'm missing? If I'm missing, I'll talk about it another time. I talk about it whenever I want to, because this has been another episode of Do You Hear Me? With Unico Williams. Holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much.